I'm Chef Susan Odell of Foodelle.com, a professional teaching chef and a graduate of Le Cordon Bleu. And I'm from Texas. That makes me extra qualified to teach you how to make the classic chocolatey favorite Texas sheet cake. Let's get started. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. First of all, we've got 2 sticks of unsalted butter. That's 8 ounces worth. We're going to melt that over medium-low heat with 2/3 a cup, just tap water. And I've got a heaping 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. You want to just mix that all together, and then when the butter melts, it'll be nice and smooth, and we can add it to the rest of our batter. Now that our butter has melted with our cocoa powder, we're going to mix our dry ingredients. This is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I've measured it, and now I'm sifting it. To the sifted flour, I've got 2 cups of granulated sugar and a teaspoon of salt. Just mix those together, and then we'll add our wet ingredients. The rest of my batter ingredients consist of 2 eggs. I've got a cup of buttermilk. I have a teaspoon of baking soda, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You just want to give that a good whisk and stir all of those together before adding them back to the dry ingredients. To complete your cake batter, first add your butter and cocoa mixture to your flour and sugar. And then just pour in your egg and buttermilk mixture. We're not using a mixer, we want to be very gentle. This is going to be a delicious, light, fluffy chocolate cake. Just mix all the ingredients gently until combined. Now that the cake batter is done, we want to prepare our cake pan. I've got some spray oil. This is grapeseed oil. You could use canola or vegetable. And then for extra insurance against sticking, I'm going to just add about a tablespoon of flour and roll that around my pan to make sure that it's well coated with both the oil and the flour. Now just give the pan a nice tap, and it's ready to add your batter. Just pour the cake batter into your prepared pan, and we're going to bake the cake for 30 minutes. While the cake is baking, we're going to make the delicious chocolatey frosting that goes on top. My cake has about 5 minutes left in its baking time. I'm going to go ahead and make the frosting. So I'm turning my pan over medium heat, and I've got 1 stick of butter, or 4 ounces. This is 3 heaping tablespoons of cocoa powder. I'm going to melt that together and make it nice and smooth, and then add some more goodies to this. Once your butter is melted, add 4 tablespoons of half and half and stir that really well to incorporate. Okay, to finish this off, we've got a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 cups of sifted confectioner's sugar, measure first and then sift, and 1 cup of chopped pecans. And mix all that together until it's really nice and smooth, the only chunks being the pecans. My cake has been baking for 28 minutes. It's puffed, it's beautiful, it looks done. I'm just going to test it, sticking a toothpick in, and indeed it's clean. My cake is done. Let your delicious cake cool on a wire rack for about 5 minutes, and then you want to pour your hot frosting over the top and smooth it nicely. Be sure to let your Texas sheet cake cool completely in the pan before you cut it and serve it. Bon appetit, y'all.